All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Knowledge and Relationships.
Yeah.
This is your boy M3, and I just want to let you know that I got a special guest. You know, he you guys seen him in one of my previous videos before, but he's the
Mm-hmm.
guy who makes the instrumentals,
Yeah.
and is none other than. Oh wait, before I even start, yo, DJ Eddie King. You mind if you turn on your video?
Yeah. Is it?
In the meantime, guys, make sure you follow me on my social media platforms. I have a Twitter, Knowledge and Relationships on YouTube. I also have a Cash App. So the dollar sign Mario Marion. So I'm just waiting for DJ Eddie King to get his video on.
Trying to click. Let me see. Okay. This must be it right here. See me?
Okay, there we go. All right. What up, DJ Eddie King? How you doing, man?
All right. How you doing, sir?
Ah, man, I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm glad to have you on. I know the first time, we did like a little exclusive live on Facebook with me, you, and Janae without the last name that we mentioned. So, it was all right. I know we had a lot of technical problems, but now we're up to par on things. So I'm happy about that. So today's topic, everyone, is going to be about the rappers. The rappers who are so-called woke. The ones that is just woke early in the morning. Matter of fact, they woke 24 hours in a day. Come on now. How woke can you be? But anyways, I just want to cover up some things because I hear a lot about these rappers, man, that talks about, yeah, man, like, I'll ride with you, as long as you ride with me. Oh, let me make sure that are we live? Okay, cool. Just gotta double check. They always talking about like, yeah, I'll ride with you, but I want you to ride with me. And the thing is, how are you riding? You're not riding anybody. You're talking about things in the song. And the thing is, people who listen to you in the song, like, they really think that you're all about the life. Now, I'm not gonna say all rappers are like that. I'm just talking about the ones who are so-called woke. The ones that do all that extra tomfoolery, but you don't do nothing about it when it comes to the big drastic matters. I seen rappers. I feel like they try to do things, man, just to get attention, and and that's always gonna be my opinion to it. But I also want DJ Eddie King to share his personal opinion as well. But first, DJ Eddie King, are you able to see me on the video?
No, I can't see.
Okay, yeah. So my bad that unfortunately the way how things are with the stream, it sucks. But at least if you hop onto any social media platforms like Facebook or wherever, then you'll be able to see me. But yeah, your video keep cutting in and out. Just
I'm trying to fix it.
yeah, no problem.
But let's get to it.
Go ahead.
Well, first of all, man, I want to say, all the rapper stuff, well, first of all, they got everything already. They got the cars, the clothes, the jewelry, the women, they got all that stuff already. They got everything they ever asked for right now. But when we talk about the movement of our people, they see what's going on down here with our people and stuff like that. They feel like it's not their business or whatever. But then they turn around a few years later saying that, well, listen, I saw the video of this person. I ain't like what the police officers did to this person, this and that. But then, that's just one video. It's been a whole bunch of videos, hundreds, thousands of videos of us getting, getting gunned down by police, and then when they decide to come out and say, okay, we ride with you. But then, my thing is that a lot of times when they do it to promote their out. And then when they decide to say like, okay, we should do this, we should do that, but then you talk about a song, then y'all doing nothing about it. I'm saying? Y'all behind the scenes. That's just what I got wrong with. Speaking on like the really all of them really.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like they should be out here in the first place. Like Snoop Dogg, I respect Snoop Dogg, everybody else like that. But man, y'all ain't out here with us, man. And y'all saying, look the streets, but then y'all tell everybody to get out of the hood, right? Y'all tell everybody out of the hood, and then it's just a lot of times they gotta make their mind, man. First few days you want to leave the hood, you want to leave the hood, you want to leave the hood, you want to leave, and then and then far as like haters, let me get to this part. Normal people don't guys out there, the world is hungry. So you come, you flash a little money, and stuff like that, and you go around telling everybody broke, hey, man, we ain't got that easy. We ain't got that easy. The majority of rappers came up on what? Music. Like that one hit song, one hit wonder, they just come by luck, it was blessed to you. Don't sit up here and flash money all over the place, hundreds, and playing mind games and saying that you got this, you got that, and stuff like that. Everybody know that, everybody hit on that. They constantly keep on it. That is when somebody rob you, that's not hating. Because some people is taking it like where, like, okay, you teasing us. You know when they got it hard down here. You just flashing your money. You ain't doing nothing about it. You just trying to help us. And people, a lot of times we got to figure out, okay, we need to come up with some food that's gonna last us 2 weeks. At least for 2 weeks. We got that hard down here. Like they got easy. That's cool. They did that already. But then y'all constantly saying, okay, we move in. You guys are saying that we should do. But then, what are you doing about it? If y'all talking about black lives, you should own black lives. Okay, that's fine. But y'all have that money to do it.
Yeah.
Y'all have money to do it. Like one cats like that, the majority of us trying to open up more schools. Of course it's just hard, but it's hard down here to even get hit, and not down here everywhere, as far as normal people. And y'all talk about things we need to do, but that's fine. How about y'all do it? Do it. How about y'all do it? Y'all got it already. It's like why y'all waste time splash money on top? I mean, spend it on what? Where's all this money coming from? I don't hear anything about y'all owning businesses except for P. Diddy was smart with his money. 50 Cent was smart with his money. Jay-Z, I'm gonna say them cats right there was smart with their money. They double their money and stuff, and a lot of times like the majority of is doing something. But I'm talking about like these young cats and even the older cats that they see these youngsters doing, man. And when somebody get robbed, when somebody get shot, they say that somebody hate.
Yeah.
And to me, the majority of the time, to me, that's not hating.
Yeah.
You go around flashing your money all the time. This is what you're gonna get. Right. Oh, can you hear me? Yeah, I hear you. What's up, Frank? What's up, man? Long time no see, man. Oh, so you want me to start over? I can start over. Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3. Right, right. So what I'm saying is you know what these cats do out here, man. Like when these rappers get robbed, right? What they do is they take that money back to the hood. They don't really just spend it on themselves. They really take that money back to the hood and feed the hood. That's what they do. Because we have a hard time, getting around here, especially for black men. We have a hard time. Anybody that's not black, no disrespect, but y'all don't have a hard time. We do. That's not being racist. You have to understand if you was in our shoes, and then you'll get it. But yeah, man, they gotta stop doing that, man. They gotta stop doing that. That's not put food on the table. These people out here, they see these money, y'all flashing it, and then y'all talking about how bad people is, how they bad, and how bad they broke, and y'all constantly keep doing that, and this is why they get robbed, man. This is why they get robbed. This is exactly why, man. People always say jealousy and people hate. Listen, you got a bunch of hungry wolves out here that's trying their best to at least get about 10, 20 bucks. Doing anything just to put that food on a table. Especially when it has a lot to do with kids. You know what I mean? Can you hear me? You can hear me? No. Listen. So yeah, man. So they 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 go out with these rappers do like far as the movement. They don't care about the movement, man. They only care about pushing their album. They gain more fans for them, and you got people like us like, oh man, this down here, young boy down there, blah 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 blah. But they only out here to push their album. They don't care about the community. And a lot of times they speak about what's going on, how what they don't, what they like, what they don't like. Why should you care about what you like? Y'all care about us down here. And the thing is, we not asking for no money. We're not asking for no money. We just basically what I'm saying is that they need to get it together, man. If they with the movement, they be with the movement. Don't be with the movement to sell your album or pushing your album, something like that, or just trying to gain more fans,
Right.
or trying to say, oh, look what I'm people, look what I'm doing, people, and out here recording, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm out here with the movement, and then 5 minutes later, you hop in your car and you leave.
Right. Right.
And then you go home, you put it on Instagram, like, this is what I did today.
Mm. Oh wait, hey, can you hear me?
It's like, come on, man. Come on, man. Rapping is cool. You know, I said that rap is cool. You know, anybody like rap, that's cool.
Yeah.
But then don't forget where you come from, man. If like me, I wish I was rich. If I was rich, you know what I'm saying? I'll help those that really need help, that really need it, man. You know, I don't forget people down here who've been homeless. I used to be homeless. That's never a good thing, you know. When I was homeless, I didn't have tents, you know. I was straight sleeping on the curb. That's hard, man, you know. So it's like when I see these people out here going through the same thing, like have my money, man, you know, go to the streets, go to the people that need it, especially for the kids, you know, kids are war, man, you know, and right now, youngsters is really taking over everything, you know. But it's getting worse and worse and worse. You know what I mean? Like rappers, man, they taking it after the rappers. They doing the things these rappers is saying what they do, but they really not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they say we not responsible for what y'all doing.
Right.
What?
Exactly.
So you got thousands of kids looking up to you. They doing, you see what they do. You see what they do. They doing exactly the same thing you wrote in your book.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you. What, can you hear me? The whole time I'm talking, can you hear me? Accent who? Oh. Who you talking about? Okay. Oh, I hear it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Maybe I can fix something here. Let me see. Can you hear me? Yeah. I can start over. Look, listen. I can start over because when I'm listening to the background, it sounds like it's an echo. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people not going to understand what I'm saying or what I said. No, I'm not talking. Okay, well, I can start over because I'm pretty sure maybe they didn't understand what I was saying from the echo. Yeah, so we're gonna have to you gonna have to cut that one. You got to cut all the echoes out. Man. No, it's not all right. You gonna have to cut all that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Basically, what I'm saying is, okay. Okay. Well, basically, what I'm saying is, can you hear me right now? Can you hear me? Okay. Basically, what I'm saying is, okay, the movement about what's going on down here, a lot of us getting shot and killed in the middle of the street by police officers. Now, as far as these rappers, they get on video and say what they don't like, you know. Um, but when they, when a lot of times, man, when they go to see, this is the thing about the internet. When they go to these fancy places, like let's just say Oscars or stuff like that, like the big fancy joints and stuff, and then you got a lot of interviewers. They'll come up to them, ask them about, hey, do you want to talk about what's going on in the black community about how the police and this and that? They don't even want to talk about it. And then, is it still echoing? Oh, okay, okay, I can hear myself talk.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah, there we go. Volume range. Cause some of them like I had to like turn on at least like the other mic so then they could hear me at the same time. So let's hope that there's no double echo if I turn at least one more mic on. Okay. But Kashim says as far before I turn on the second mic so they can hear me, she said no the sound, the echo is gone. So if the echo
okay,
comes back, that's because they had to hear me talk too.
okay, cool. So what I was saying was, when these rappers go to these fancy joints, these fancy places and stuff, and when they get interviewed, I'm talking about like far as like the rich spots, like the Oscars or the big time, the big stuff. So when they get interviewed, and then when somebody come up with when somebody come at them and say, hey, how do you feel about what's going on in the black community and this and that, they don't even want to talk about it. And then, you know, uh, a couple of like maybe a year or two later or whatever, uh, when they not at the place, they be like, "Oh, y'all, man, that's messed up with what's going on, this and that." Black folks should do this and do that and stuff. Listen, man, we we down here, we doing what we can. What are y'all doing?
Right.
Is it still echoing?
No, I think, let's see, clear voice, Mario. We hear both of you guys with no echo. Oh, good. Thank you. No, Kashim said, like, it's a clear voice. They can hear both of us with no echo.
Okay, cool.
I'm saying,
what are y'all, I'm basically, on what I'm saying is, what are y'all doing about it, though?
Yeah,
You know,
what are the rappers are doing about it, you're saying?
It's nothing wrong with rap and stuff like that. It's like, y'all, you know, they got everything already. They got everything they ever wanted right now. Like, okay, well, what's next? Are y'all gonna keep repeating the same thing like a broken record? You know, y'all see what's going on down here. You know, because y'all was down here with us. Right. You know, and it's like now, it's like when y'all, you know, get to the top level where y'all at, it's just like, you know, it's like, forget everybody, man. I don't care what's going on. You know, it's like, dang, like that. Damn, that's how you feel.
Sometimes,
you know, and then you talk about the movement. Okay, you don't like what you see. Okay, we down here, we pushing this movement. But then a lot of times when y'all do come down here, y'all only doing that to push y'all album. You know, y'all don't really care about the black community. And then y'all go back home and say all lives matter. But if all lives matter, then why are we still getting treated unfairly? If all lives matter, then.
Exactly. Do you mind? You know what? That's a good point because, you know, I feel like there's something I need to get off my chest on that part.
Okay.
You know. And by the way, your camera's off too, just to let you know.
Okay. I'm still trying to see what's going on. I'm trying to fix it. I'm sorry about that, people.
No, you're good. But yeah, everybody says as far as like our sound, they said we're good to go. So that's the good thing about it. But yeah, so here's the thing, right? I'm just going to just keep it 100% and not hold back because, well, one, this video is going to be, the stream's going to be deleted anyways off of like Facebook and all that. So might as well say what I need to say. Here goes. Yeah. So people from who's not black, you know, looks at us as we always complaining about our race. Oh, we can't let go of slavery. Oh,
not
we can't let
not all, like the majority of them.
No, I'm not talking about all. I'm talking about most of the people, right? Who are not black. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I'm talking about more like maybe like you have a friend who's not a black person, so they want to act like they understand. Some act like they want to understand and they can relate, but they'll never relate, you know, unless they really been in our ancestors' shoes, you know, or in our shoes as a black man. But the thing is, for most, right? Most of them really look at us as if we're just a bunch of whiners and complainers, and some feel like black people need to let go of this oppressed, slave mind mentality. It's almost like you're telling people, hey, you know, you guys wasn't like slaves, like, you know, when you was born. You know, it was on your ancestors. Y'all need to, y'all just need to just shake that off and let it go. But the problem is, it's not about black folks holding on to things in the past. It's that every day they're constantly being reminded that other races are more superior than they are. That they're like the most hated race on the face of this planet. And so that's why it's hard for black folks to let go, for most black folks to let go of the anger of the past, because it's always be constantly reminded. Like, you don't have, like, for other nationalities, they ain't got to worry about getting shot by the police like that, unjustly, and getting scot-free. You know? They ain't got to worry about, you know, having to deal with rivalries of all lives matter, and then, you know, you have a few Black Lives Matter, like, you know, like protesters, but then at the same time, it seems like both movements, it starts off good, but then you have some people that just try to corrupt stuff, or
Mm-hmm.
like jobs and all that. Anybody, I mean, look, anybody could pull out like a race card, you know, but by the end of the day, black folks are not really trying to complain about. In actuality, they're not really complaining about like, oh, they're trying to make excuses of why they can't work. They just know there are some for some they know that opportunities are not given unless if they work hard enough, as opposed to if you know somebody, or you know what I mean, like if it's somebody that's outside your race, they look at more on the statistical level. Now me, I just push forward. I don't really care about all this stuff or whatever. I just know that all right, if I want something, I'm gonna try to get it, and that's it. You know. But I'm just saying that's what other. But for other people like who are not black, that's what they really like think of us.
Right, right, right.
And of
Oh,
course, I've always got to put them in check.
right. So my thing is that the people that sit there talking about we complaining, okay, well, what you want us to do? Because we see everything on camera. We see a black man get shot on camera, unarmed. What we supposed to do? Go about our business and then pretend like we didn't see it? It's like, is that what y'all want for us? Because at the same time, y'all wouldn't do that. Y'all wouldn't
Exactly.
do that. You know what I mean? Like y'all can't tell us to stop complaining. We don't complain. We gonna speak up and we gonna march down these streets.
Yeah.
We gonna do what we gotta do. Until things change. Something gotta change.
Of course.
Yeah, something gotta change, man. And I feel like for those that saying we complaining, you ain't never been in our shoes, so that's why you talking like that, man. You ain't never been down here with us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got it easy because y'all ain't us. I'm talking
Of
about
course.
the most of y'all that sit up there talking about how we complaining. Once you switch shoes one day and jump in our shoes and then see what's going on down here.
Oh.
Not just down here. I'm talking about like it's all over the world. Even in other countries.
Oh, they won't even survive. They won't
Right,
even survive for 24 hours. But
right,
those are the
right.
main ones that always want to rap. Wear the little weave, want to have the little booty like the black women are. You know, and
What?
what? Yeah, these are the main ones that want to talk like us, because they think that we talk like all like slangish, urban, hipster like.
Slangish. No, I mean, I wouldn't even call it slangish. I mean, that's just how as far as the slangish, we had to teach each other growing up.
Yeah,
Because a lot of times people, us down here in the hood, like we grew up with each other because that's all we had was us. So people was tripping on the slangish and stuff like that. Well, check this out. Who are you?
yeah,
And you want us to talk to a certain way? Okay, well you should have had your ass down here and putting in work then. You know,
exactly.
excuse my French. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
No, man, hey, man, this is the knowledge and relationship show. You know, you feel free to express your emotion to it.
Uh-huh.
So this is no judgment.
Right, right. And I really feel like people should just be yourself, man. When I go to church, I'm gonna be myself, or if I'm going to the mall, whatever, anywhere, I'm gonna be myself. And people need to just be themselves, man. And stop. They need to stop complaining. Because as far as black folks, they complain about us so much. Well, look what we going through, man. Look,
Yeah,
look what's going on down here, man. It ain't happening to y'all, and y'all know it. And y'all sit behind the curtains like, yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm glad I'm white, or I'm glad I'm this complexion, whatever. That's what y'all think in the back of your mind. We
yeah,
know that we ain't done. But then at the same time, a lot of them do come, and a lot of them do. The majority of them do come down here and march with us and put in work and stuff like that, man. But it's only a few, not that
yeah.
many people.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
DJ
but
Eddie
yeah,
King, let me read the comments real quick. So just to get you guys up to speed.
go ahead, yeah.
So, uh, so we have one comment from Janae. She says, "Hey guys, I woke back up," and then comments from D Rail. All right, he said he was asleep too, and then and this is before we woke him up with the stream. Janae also said that they emulate us, but they hate us at the same time. Meaning that they try to be like us, but they hate us at the same time. And you know, I have a reply to that part too, though. I'm gonna let you know. But and then he says, I always say that be yourself and stop hating. So, but to get back to what I was gonna say, um, you know, actually that kind of ties into what Janae said, and also what Darrell said too.
Yeah.
So, you know, a lot of times people can be very envious, but they only get mad about the good parts that they see about us. But they never want to accept the flaws that comes with being black. Just as, you know, for any other nationality, there's always flaws in a certain race that we don't really know about, you know, and most people may not accept. But that's the core problem. I feel like there's a lot of competitiveness in between every race of people of color, you know, and when it comes to that, that's where like you kind of get the, you know, you don't really have the compassion for another race, or you don't have the compassion because you're looking to like, well, I grew up this, or these people grew up that, but that's not my problem because I'm such and such.
Yeah.
You know, but if people really take the time to kind of understand who we are, where we come from, and just take the time to get to know us, then maybe somewhere down the line compassion could start, and then it would be more compassion and less hate. What you think, DJ Eddie King?
I agree with you, man. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you. You know, I also want to speak on for those that sit up here talking about how they built this city or they built this city around the world and stuff like that. Because you got other nationalities out there that claim that they built the cities and stuff. First of all, you can't build something that's already been built. First of all, it's already been built. Okay, you come one day, you paint the house, or you paint the apartments, or you build these stairs. 'Cause these apartments and these houses has been built over 1,000 times.
True.
So you can't build something that's already been built. You can't just say we built this city or we built this town. No, you listen. It's already been built by us.
Right.
You know, and I just wanted to make that clear too. You know. But as far as what's going on down here, man, it's sad, man. It's sad. You know, when I get my money, when I get my check, man, I go out here and I help these kids. You know, I try to put these parents on the right path, man. You know, anything I can do, man. Anytime I even get some money, whatever, man. That's where half my check go to, man. You know, I care about all these kids, man. I really do. You know, not even if I have some of my own, I wouldn't just care about my own. I care about other kids too. You know, I'm not gonna sit back and be selfish and just be like, you know, I can only care about my family and my kids and nobody else. You ain't gonna hear me talking like that. You know, and I care about those that need help because I already got it. I'm good. I'm fine where I'm at. Right. So now it's about that time for other people to be in the right position to where they at. We got to think about each other. We got to think about helping each other, coming together. With the right mentality, man. And I think that's what we need to do, man. We need to start coming together. But I'm talking to the ones that got some sense, though. Because a lot of us don't have no sense, but some of us do.
Yeah, I feel like every race should be united with peace and love,
I
humility.
ain't say every race. Listen. This is what I'm saying. I'm talking about just us. We need to work on us.
Well, I mean, definitely. I mean, first and foremost.
Yeah,
Um,
we need to work on us first.
mm,
And the majority of other races cool. You know what I mean? A lot of them cool.
yeah.
But I'm
Okay,
just
I get what
saying
you're saying. Yeah,
us. Yeah.
that would be. You know what? I know this is gonna sound like a broken record, but that will be a long ways. And when I mean a long ways, that could possibly damn near be like never. you know, only because
We can't really say that. It's we still alive, so we got a chance.
yeah, it's just the thing is like we have a chance like amongst like our own small little community. Like I want to dream big where it's like man every black person can just come together, whether if you be from the hood to the suburbs to
Uh huh.
wherever, but just come together so we could share our ideas and help build our people up. The
Yeah.
problem is that you have the ghetto where it's like dudes is not gonna like you because they feel like you achieved something, you're successful, and they didn't have the opportunities, so then they want to sabotage what you're doing. But then you have the upper class people who are like, in a higher ranking than us, like on a financial scale, but then they have the
Uh
nerve to look down on us. Like, oh,
huh.
I worked hard on my own by myself.
Uh-huh.
I went to
Uh-huh.
college and you can't have my money. Like
Right.
I'm not asking
Right.
for your money. I'm just asking for your wisdom, for your
Right.
guidance. Oh
Right.
no, young
Right.
blood. No, it ain't like that. Go get a job. I don't care. But that type of stuff.
Right. Right.
And
Right.
then you have the people that you could relate to, but they're just as discouraged as we are.
Right. Right. Made a point. Yeah.
Yeah. So we gotta break these barriers that we put up and find a way how we could have solutions, come to peace, and help each other out.
Well, let me see. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I forgot what I was gonna say. But no, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the hood is concerned, since we only had each other growing up, of course, a lot of us have trust issues.
Right.
Because there's been a lot of crazy stuff going on in the hood, man, and if people start showing, uh, if people just start showing, it's cool, you can come down here, without getting beat up or things like that.
Right. Right.
If you can show, show us it's cool for you to come down here. What are you doing down here? Say,
Yeah.
are you helping these folks out, or are you helping these kids out here? Or how, what I'm saying? Are you putting food on their plate?
Mm-hmm.
Like what are you doing here? You know, because doing something is better than just talking.
Yeah.
Man, I'm out here every single day. You know what I mean? I take care of my little brother. I take care of my family, man. And plus other people's family. So I'm not gonna sit up here and come out because a lot of people got excuses on why they don't want to come down here or go to the eating hood and try to help folks out. They got a lot of excuses.
Oh yeah. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got a few comments. I got two comments. Um,
I,
that they replied to us.
okay.
Kashim says people don't like being reminded of their flaws. In America, slavery is taught in our history classes. In Nigeria, it is taught in business and economics classes. Our own relatives were sold to Europeans by other cousins and relatives for profit. Business and commerce, people hating blacks and blacks not supporting one another is the reality of it. It's not just others. We have to love ourselves and love our relatives. We have been taught to hate. Right, Ed. Work on ourselves first. Self love. Black people love one another, not crabs in a bucket, yanking each other down. Mari, Ed, that is the part, say it. Okay. So basically, she agreed with what you said about like we have to like focus on loving ourselves first before we could just focus on like be like, oh yeah, let's all love the whole world, but yet we still have skeletons in our own closet. We have the people that we still hate, and you know what? I was like, dang man, this is a really good topic, man, because I wish like the stream wasn't wonky in the beginning. Yeah. But the thing is, she really hit the nail on the coffin when she talked about the American slavery. Because see, America, they teach us only one part of slavery, right? But Nigeria teaches their people like business economics. Why haven't we learned about business and all that? Why couldn't business classes be taught to us at an early age in elementary school?
Right.
Like, I grew up going to these schools in Oakland, and not once have any other teacher taught me the essence of building my own brand. You know, they taught me like, you know, they taught me and prepared me how to go to work after school's over and get a job. But they didn't teach me about financial literacy. They didn't teach me none of that stuff. You know, I mean, I'm not the only one. Yeah.
You know, me and you we went them to the same school. How many schools we've been to together? Being elementary, high school, college. You know, so we know.
yeah, definitely. You know.
We know.
And even Darrell said, hey, as long as we are alive, we have hope. Hey, amen to that, man. As long as we're alive, we have hope. Yeah, there's hope to it. You know?
Yes, sir.
But we also have to make sure that we continue to have the awareness that, look, we was unfortunate to learn these things, but yet we're still fortunate because we're still alive and we're still constantly learning. So it's never too late to learn. It's just that we have the opportunity and wisdom to share and advance to the younger generation, you know, so we could teach them business. And
we need to understand something here. Like, we need to understand, as far as the American flag, we need to understand that we can't support that American flag because if, you know, anytime, maybe a lot of people don't know, but the song is racist. So if the song is racist, this is my thing. Okay, why do you still stand for the flag if you know that the song is racist?
Okay. And I take a word on that part. Do you mind if you like elaborate a little bit more? Like, is there certain words that make it like sound racist, or is it like the jingle, like
the whole national anthem song? You know, if folks read the whole thing, you know, of that song, see what they do is they cut half out, and the other half they don't add in it, but they still have it. You know, people just haven't really looked it up yet. For those that didn't look it up, if you read the whole anthem song, it is racist towards black people. Trust me, you have to really just listen to it, and a lot of people don't know that.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's true.
I just
You can look it up right now. You can look it up on Google. You can look it up, read about it. I'm telling you, you read that whole anthem song, you're gonna be like, what?
chat, look it up for me. Look it up and let me know. You know.
Yeah,
You know it was
yeah.
also racist too? This is what my dad taught me. Hey, Darrell said, yeah, it's very racist. I'm like, hey, good looking out. Hey, I like I said, I take your word on it. The ice cream song.
Yeah,
You know when it said dun 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 dun.
yeah. Right, that's racist too.
Yeah. Now, of course, you don't hear the words, so it's like, what makes a jingle like that racist? And what I found out was there was an actual song that had lyrics tied into it. She sent that to me on Facebook. And that song was like, you know, like almost like I'm gonna kill you every I'm gonna kill you You know when I'm saying you already know what I mean.
I know what I'm saying. I heard it. I heard the song. I know exactly what you're talking about.
So when I heard that, I was like,
I was like, you got to be kidding
no.
me when I first heard that song.
What you say?
I was like, when I first heard that song, I was like, you got to be kidding me. Like, for real, this whole time? That's crazy, man. You know, you know, and I couldn't believe it, man. You know, and a lot of people don't know that either. A lot of people don't even know that.
I couldn't believe it myself.
It's important for everybody to know, man. You know, and this is real life. This is what's going on, man. And it's like, you know, I'm not gonna say it's a shame that we didn't catch on. We just didn't have nobody to. We didn't really have any leaders to set us straight. You know, to show us things, to show us the history of what's going on around here. Really didn't have that. So when we got older, we started looking up things and you know, I guess, you know.
Well, the thing is, we didn't have social media.
We did not. Yeah, that's what I mean. We did not have that.
See, the thing is, right? Some people already knew about it, and they probably talked about it. But think about it: how far will word travel fast if you had to put on a newspaper? And if it's not owned by your people, you think they're gonna put it on there? You think you're gonna read it? Maybe it probably was on the newspaper the whole time, but a lot of people don't read. They skip to the comments or they skip to the sports. But now since we have social media to catch our attention, that's what helps us to know a lot of things that we heard in the past when we was little, and now everything makes sense. You know, it's social brainwashing, social programming.
Right.
There's some comments real quick I want to read.
Okay.
Darrell says the ideology behind panic is racist as well. And then because she said, no, Mario, it was in what a watermelon, ha ha ha, over and over. Well, that's why when I said that, well, okay, I did add it like the kill part, but okay, whatever. It was like no, actually, no. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about like another song. But yeah, I'll get to that point later. And then Darrell also said they made a game based on our pain and torture. I know what game he's talking about. All right.
What?
So, man, remember Hangman?
Yeah.
Hangman was inspired by lynching black folks. And I totally forgot about that game. I remember
we was playing that game growing up too.
I know, man. We we used to draw and
we didn't even catch on that.
Yeah, I was playing like the little, I think the 8-bit video game version of Hangman, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, cool. Like, type in a few words, bam, okay, I saved the person from getting hung. You mess up on it, and then you just watch the guy getting lynched. I mean, not lynched, but yeah. I said it right, getting hung. So I'm like, dang. And Hangman was black. It was like a stick figure.
Yeah, yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow.
So
I'm trying to figure out. Dang man, that's crazy.
it is.
But wait a minute. Any more comments? Okay. It's Darrell and Kashim so far. I think Janae went to sleep. Um,
Yeah, she went to sleep. I could hear a snore on the internet.
man. But yeah, man. This was a good conversation, man.
Oh yeah, it's already 12.
Just want us to. I just want us to come together, though, man. We can't really be staring people, staring each other down, man, like we enemies. You know, we both want the same goal. You know what I mean? That's what's been going on down here, man. A lot of that's been going on, and I think it's just time for us to get it right, man. We got to get it right. It's important. It's important because, like, as far as this coronavirus, we got the coronavirus and stuff going on. We got these fires and stuff too that's going on and stuff. This is the time for us to stick together. We got to stick together. You know, this ain't about money no more. Really. All this stuff that's been going on, man. A lot of people been dying. Sky turned orange and stuff like that. Like this is the time for us to come together, man. Like for real. We need to show each other. We need to go out and put in work, man. Not saying going out and complaining, but I'm saying going out and putting in work, helping each other.
I hear you.
Yeah, man. And I think I really feel that's important, especially the kids. The kids is the most important, you know. If the kids is the future, you know. I want these kids to become the best, you know, the best of the best, you know, doctors, lawyers, something good, man, you know. That's all I want, man.
Yeah.
You know, when I, you know, I be stressed out a lot, man, but as far as these kids, me going out helping these kids and helping these parents and stuff like that, I feel really happy about that, man. You know, it's like a load of stress just lift off my shoulders, man. You know, every time I go out there and do these things, man, I think a lot of us do the same thing. But as far as those that got it, you know, or got a good job, you know, if you got the things you wanted, you're in a good spot, and you feel like it's about that time, yeah, go out there and help out, man.
Yeah.
Right. You know, and then, you know, let me make this clear. You know, if anybody's going to go out and start giving these homeless this food and stuff, give them the top of the line food. Don't give them no food that got fruit bugs in it and roaches and all that type of stuff that's old, outdated. Don't go out there and give them that. They're already suffering. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to give them food for them to die. You know what I'm saying? We trying to help them. We trying to keep them alive. You know? Go buy the top of the line food. You know, if you got to go out there and barbecue, get a crew. We all can go out there and barbecue. You know, the same thing, like Mr. Fab, you know, I'm happy. I see the things that he's doing. You know, I see Mr. Fab going out there and feeding the homeless and barbecuing and doing whatever he can, giving the kids backpacks, you know, school supplies. And he's still, you know, I only see, he's the only rapper. He's the only rapper I see out there doing it.
Yeah, I think he owned like a store too, like somewhere in downtown Oakland.
He owned a good store, man. He's doing his thing, man. But I tell you what, Mr. Fab ain't forgot about these people down here, man. You know, he see what's going on. He see the suffering. You know, because he used to be in that same boat, man, and you know that's why he doing what he doing for the people.
Yeah. My hope is that I hope the people don't turn on him. You know, because you always gonna have like a hating individual that's gonna try to just mess your shine up. Before I read the comments, I will say this though, right, about Mr. Fab. Now I know I met him before he was famous when we took a theater arts class. Of course, his real name is like Stanley, but we took a theater arts class, and he was pretty animated, you know, funny dude, and didn't even know he had like a rapping potential. I just looked at him like, oh, you know, cool guy or whatever, like, you know, hyphy like. You know, when hyphy was like, that term hyphy was popular back in the early 2000s. And then, he blew up, after he left Laney College. So, things, like I said, I still didn't really know him like that. I just like look at him, okay, so he's just like another rapper, Bay Area rapper. But then I started to see a lot of good that he's been doing for the community that I haven't really been doing as much. And I'm like, wow, I just get blown away and humbled by it because I'm like, man, like, as we talk about rappers, there's most rappers that will throw their paper out, but then there's like the select few that will actually give their blessing, hand you their blessings to you, and those are the type of rappers that I will support. I want to read these comments real quick, and so Kashim says, "Can you imagine a kid walking up and erasing the board aggressively and walking out of the classroom in the midst of the hangman game? How would the kid be received?" And she asks, "Sore loser? No. Sensitive to what he or she knows about history of black people." And then I guess in reply, Darrell said, "Word, I feel you, Ed." And she says, that's unfortunately not the compassion our students receive." And Darrell said, like, the hater, So of course these are like replies from like while we was talking, but yeah. Hey, chat, I definitely appreciate you for your comments, Kashim, Darrell, and Janae as well too. Thank you for tuning in and supporting us as well too. Boy, I need to hurry up and go to bed because I gotta get up early in the morning. I'm gonna have a long day, but nevertheless, this was worth it. DJ Eddie King, thank you for joining into the video.
No
problem, man. No problem.
Yeah. Hopefully the video starts working again on your end, but at least I can hear you very clear.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And you got any last words you want to say before you go to bed, or?
Yeah. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Right. All right, everyone. So look, check us out. Right, follow me on my Twitter, but definitely subscribe to Knowledge and Relationships on YouTube. You can follow me on my Instagram. All this is right here. I don't think I need to read out to you, but just in case, Oakland_artist84 Instagram, Knowledge and Relationships YouTube, Twitter @Marion_Marion25. But if you like to support me, my true supporters, you can also donate money to my Cash App. That little Mario Marion, little $, Mario Marion. Hey. But anyways, good night, everyone, and take care. Blessings. All right, DJ AK, have a good one.
All right, number 3, you too.
All right, y'all. Peace.
All right, peace.